Hey, I'm SeeMin, but you can call me Min. And today's my birthday. I've had some difficult birthdays, like I lie, but it was not always like that.
When I was younger, I loved birthdays because I was so excited to be celebrated. I get a cake of my choice, hazelnut crunch always, and loads of presents from everyone near and dear. What's there not to love? Boy, do I miss the innocence of being a child. Because now, when birthdays draws near, it becomes a time where I take stock of the past year that has gone by. Fresh into uni, I thought this was it. I was about to embark on my last academic adventure before I entered the society as a working adult. Yeah, I was one of those kids who forced themselves to study just so I could move up the socio-economic ladder. Not because I genuinely liked it.
Uni was the place that showed me the amount of work you put in is not entirely correlational to the grades that you will get. Or at least, I just didn't know how to uni. I was desperately trying to find something external that would fulfill me. At that time, it seemed like I was constantly racing against time because so much pressure was put on knowing what you want to do in life by the time you graduate.
Looking back, I was only 20. I don't need to have it all figured out. I even took a leave of absence for an internship just so I could buy time.
Oh yeah, that was when I learned how to produce videos for the first time. Fun times.
I became a full-time temporary body artist despite my mom's disbelief. I thought I hit the jackpot because I found my calling so early in life. I honestly couldn't believe that people would pay me to draw for a living. I was getting paid so much more than my peers and also getting ample recognition as well. I thought to myself, what more can I ask for? Famous last words. 2020. An iconic year. Just like everyone else, the pandemic forced me to look inwards, and boy, I did not like what I saw. I felt like I lost my voice while trying to chase everything the society took me. But was it really the society's fault?
The chase for success, money and fame got me questioning, what is the meaning of all this?
The shadow side of my pining for recognition was from a lack of self-acceptance. Just by accepting the fact that I did not love nor accept myself took a few tumultuous years, some lost friendships, and many sessions of therapy.
Well, I'm glad at least that made me go for therapy.
Self-honesty is the greatest act of self-love I can give to myself and you. After experiencing so much recognition for my career, a lot of people don't understand why I'm walking away from it now. Well, I don't completely understand it either, but I just know that my body art business serves me for a huge season of my life, and now it just doesn't excite me any further.
There are definitely some parts I can make peace with, but I know it can no longer be the only thing in my life anymore. In order to evolve and grow, I have to throw myself in the unknown. And we have arrived at YouTube.
Despite it not earning me any money now, I feel the most fulfilled I've ever felt since I was 22. Nothing ever happens by chance.
Sometimes we get so consumed by the feeling of lack in a moment, it becomes the only lens that we see through. But the greatest gift we can ever give ourselves is a grand perspective. Because every rejection and every disappointment has led me here to this very moment.
if you plot every significant milestone in your life into a graph with an axis like this, you will find that you will have a graph that looks very similar to mine. Looking back, my life was filled with as much ups as there were downs.
I could look at the numerous times I tried something and didn't work out and think that I'm a failure. But I could also see that I was served those experiences for a reason.
Besides, you never fail unless you give up trying. That's what I always tell my Jogger Body Art students.
Which means you can never be behind in life. I can't compare my graph nor my path to someone else's. The magic of life just doesn't work like that. And neither should you. Maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't spend too much time worrying about the fact that you don't know your purpose in life yet. I don't think it's something that's set in stone, since our concept of the self goes through so much rebirths and deaths in this lifetime alone. So what we should really focus on is living out every present moment to its fullest. It's called the present for a reason. Happy birthday to us.